welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Dhanya. Let's take a look at the top story first. 24-hour general strike called by All Manipur VDF Welfare Association evokes mixed response. The news in detail. Although the 24-hour general strike called by All Manipur VDF Welfare Association throughout the state from last midnight has not been able to affect normal life in Imphal city, traffic is reported to have been disrupted elsewhere in the state. Reports of clash between the VDF personnel and police have been received from several places. Band supporters were seen blocking the road with wood and bamboo at Mayai Lambi Thongkhong Lakshmi Bazar and Mayang Imphal Paubitek. An incident of confrontation between the passengers of a private vehicle and the Band supporters took place when the Band supporters damaged the vehicle. It may be mentioned that All Manipur VDF Welfare Association has been demanding raise in their honorarium commensurate with the modern times to provide service security, to pay the 13th month honorarium, etc. The VDF personnel gave up arms and launched an agitation to put pressure on the state government to fulfill their demands since March 20. They are also demanding immediate and unconditional release of 16 VDF personnel who were arrested by police during their agitation. Moreover, the 40 vehicles police seized should be handed over to their owners at once. Until their demands are granted, the VDF association will not withdraw the agitation, it had warned. Professor M. Premjit is the first ever Manipuri to be the Vice Chancellor of Central Agricultural University. Professor Premjit served as Director of Extension and Education of CAU. The order for appointing him as the new Vice Chancellor was issued by the Department of Agriculture, Research and Education, Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India. Addressing a press meet yesterday, he said, apart from Assam, other northeastern states come under his jurisdiction. There is provision of setting up 6 agricultural colleges under the 12th five-year plan. Organic farming will be enhanced to avoid difficulties faced by the farmers. More emphasis will be given on integrated farming system. There will be a food technology college in the CAU campus. He appealed to the department concerned to extend their help in making all these schemes successful.
Notice the Pokba na Vice Chancellor Oirakpanina Aikoigi Wakalon Sukara seasoning, Masi Central University or Gasu. I Wakalon the ladies. Karimba Nasagi Satrama Satriama University Satrama Satriama. Sumna the Gilaric Tan Farakanda Nasagi Masi all round Waiba Natraga perfect Indian citizen Ama Waiba Namoyevisi a Wakandalay. Adana Kanagamba Satra Satriama Nasagi Yam responsible Oiba citizen Ama Oyi Haragati Nasagi Lyric Laishu the Natana Magi all round development Ama Darkalay. Adana Hojik Hanagis 1993 Dagi almost Saikuni Twitch Day that Koina Kajiktan neglect Togna Saluba Nasagi Hiramani Kaktai identified the Wapami Sahimanga Tenarsida, Majadi Aham Yidna Nasagi sports, Aduga Anishubana, cultural Kanusida.
A one-day free medical camp was held today at Children Home, Tera. The camp was jointly organized by National Health Mission and Tribal Health. AMO of Tribal Health Unit, Dr. Athui Gangmei, and 2 nurses checked the children for any ailment. Speaking to the ISTV News, Dr. Gangmei said, health camp is especially organized for Children Home. Such gesture will assure the children that there are people who are willing to help them.
Free of cost, can we sunati when a moral boost up Haitare, whether Mohogi Maninda, government side gisu, resource person by Canada gisu, Mohogi Mating, back have support to have gisu, Kanganzabo and Pantong.
Medical Society RIMS today organized the 5th Mesocon at its Jubilee Hall. Director of RIMS, Professor C.H. Arun Kumar, Director of JNIMS, Professor M. Shamo, Professor of Department of Community Medicine, Brojain Akoijam, were the main guests at the inaugural function. Speaking on the occasion, Professor C.H. Arun Kumar said, this event serves as a platform for interaction among the students of RIMS, research scholars and scholars of other states. Medical students should be aware of all the fields related with medicine, he said.
Indeed, doctors, especially teaching doctors, need to be knowledgeable in all spheres of medicine. And MISOCON, the annual conference of the Medical Society, RIMS, provides an excellent opportunity for interaction amongst all medical researchers of RIMS and also of the state and also of other states in the country.
A one-day training cum financial literacy program for leaders of self-help groups under the National Urban Livelihood Mission was held at the residence of N. Arun Kumar, Councillor, Imphal Municipal Corporation at Nagamapal Singjubung Leirak today. The training program was organized by People's Development Society, PDS, under the sponsorship of Manipur Rural Bank. Councillor Arun Kumar, CEO of PDS, Biramangol, and many representatives of various self-help groups took part in the program. In his speech, Arun Kumar appealed to the participants to understand what the experts lectured during the training program and try to translate the knowledge gained during the training into action.
coordination in the cooperation in the kind of Tapukan or the Wuni, when we need to Sapi, the other line, Masi skills in Pala Tarabova, who is member of Manda Pangudi, and now we see a Habitis and Tamapina. Aduna Maziki Central Sponsor Skill, Nalam Haiva, Lesson of Livelihood Mission Haiva, see component, see Mayam Masi, Pronsa.
In today's national and international news, open war erupted in the Aam Aadmi Party (AAP) today as it dropped founder members Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan from a key panel in what could be a precursor to their exit from the party for challenging Chief Arvind Kejriwal. It was all scripted. It was a murder of democracy, said Yogendra Yadav, alleging that bouncers dragged his supporters out of the meeting. Yadav and Bhushan alleged that the vote in which the AAP National Council, comprising 400 members, expelled them was a farce. There was no discussion, no secret ballot, Yadav said. In a meeting that lasted less than 2 hours, Kejriwal, Chief Minister of Delhi, reportedly made an emotional speech. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that the objective of his visit to France, Germany and Canada is to support India's national economic agenda and creating job opportunities for the country's youth. In his Facebook post, Modi said during his 3-nation tour, he will try to promote India as a manufacturing hub and meeting the country's requirements for investments, advanced technology and resources. The Prime Minister said by visiting these countries, he is honouring long-standing invitations from India's most important partners who have strong friendships with India. Modi will visit France, Germany and Canada from 9th to 16th of the next month. Terming France as India's one of the most important strategic partners, the Prime Minister said it stood with India at difficult moments. Modi said there are huge opportunities for collaboration in the manufacturing and infrastructure with France, including in the railways sector. The countdown for launching PSLV C-27 rocket carrying the 4th navigational satellite of the IRNSS series is reaching the final hours of liftoff. The rocket will be launched from the second launch pad of the Indian Space Centre at Sriharikota at 5:19 Saturday evening. Approximately after 19 to 20 minutes of lift-off, the rocket will inject the satellite into the orbit. After this phase, the control center at Hassan, Karnataka, will take control of the satellite till it reaches its destined orbital level. According to ISRO officials, the earlier 3 satellites of the series have been integrated to the ground stations and are working well. Other 3 satellites of the constellation will be sent in the remaining part of this year and early next year. The co-pilot of Germanwings plane believed to have deliberately crashed into the French Alps had hidden an unspecified medical condition from his employer and had torn up recent documents in his home saying he was unable to work, German state prosecutors say. A French prosecutor said Andreas Lubitz, 28, deliberately crashed the Airbus A320 with the senior pilot locked out of the cockpit. German investigators carried out searches at the 2 homes of Lubitz, seizing documents and a computer. Germanwings said Lubitz had not submitted any sick note that would have grounded him on March 24th, the day of the crash. The German prosecutor's office said The searchers found no sign of political or religious motives and no suicide note was found. The office said it would take some days to evaluate the documents seized. 150 people, including a Victorian woman and her adult son, died when the plane slammed into the mountainside on Tuesday. The younger brother of Sri Lankan President Maithripala Sirisena succumbed to his injuries in a Colombo hospital today morning. Priyantha Sirisena, the brother of President Maithripala Sirisena, was attacked in his hometown Polonnaruwa on Thursday and sustained head injuries after being repeatedly struck by an axe. 40-year-old Priyantha had a sand mining business. And now let's take a look at the top story once again. 24-hour general strike called by All Manipur VDF Welfare Association evokes mixed response. Thanks for joining us and do keep watching for more updates.